remember.
Win-win?
I'm going to kill you. Roughly those words.
Yeah, and right after that, Gretel turned and looked at Thanatos and asked sort of questioningly, "I surrender."
All right. So
and then Win-Win was like, Win-Win.
That's
not
his
those weren't
term,
my
not
terms.
mine.
Yeah. And continues gracefully advancing upon to deliver
He's just slowly stepping closer, I believe, was what we left up on.
all right. So she sees this. She's gonna do her bonus action, cast Hexblade's Curse. The dragon is cursed for 1 minute. I get bonus damage equal to my proficiency bonus, and my crits are either 19 or 20s. As my move action, I move up to the dragon, hit it 2 times, and then I run away. And he doesn't get an opportunity attack.
There's no save for being cursed?
Nope.
I thought there was.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Hexblade's Curse. It just says bonus action. There, I'll look it up.
As a bonus action, you might be able to cast Curse.
No, it's
Wait an automatic success curse? What?
here.
I've never heard of that.
Bestow Curse. Remove Curse.
I mean, definitely do it if you can, but I've never heard of that before.
Well, it's a warlock.
Yeah, but Coasters, Bestow Curse has a save.
Oh, Hex Curse. Yeah, Hex Curse is automatic.
Yeah.
But it's only to him, yeah?
Only to him.
It's only to the dragon. It's Hexblade's Curse as a bonus
No,
action.
only to you.
Yes, only to me.
Yeah, okay. So you have advantage.
I gain bonus to damage rolls against the cursed target.
and
any attack roll.
And damage. Yeah.
Yes. I don't get advantage on anything, though. No.
Okay, so just a bonus. What's the bonus? Like 2, 3?
Bonus is, because we're 13, 5.
Whoosh. Alright, what to do? Go ahead.
And I
guess nobody can stop you from attacking. But Thanatos is going to tell you to wait when he sees you advancing. Whether you do or not is up to you.
He's going to tell me to wait?
He's going to say wait.
Okay. She waits then. Until somebody else attacks. Then if somebody else attacks, then she'll do it. Well, actually, you know what? Yes, she'll delay her turn then.
Okay, delay a turn. You're now behind Kiro. Kiro, it is your turn.
Okay. So Kira's going to walk fully.
You may do many a thing. This isn't necessarily a combat turn.
Yeah.
It can be. As soon as combat starts, this will be the combat initiative order. But technically not in combat yet.
Yeah, so Kira's going to fully walk into this building.
These distances are relatively similar, so
yeah,
half that, so 10 feet.
Oh yeah, I have more than enough. And Lunas will follow me in as well. And then I'm just gonna do.
Eldest.
Oh, sorry, I have been muted this entire time. I was speaking. So I'm gonna fully walk in, and then Lunas will also follow. And I will see this dragon.
Are you sure?
Actually, no. She'll stay outside.
I was going to say, the room might spontaneously explode.
Yeah, she'll stay outside. And then,
okay.
Seeing this dragon, Kira's gonna do would this be Arcana or History? See what she knows on that kind of dragon.
It is a...
Or animal handling.
It would be...
Arcana.
It would be... Wouldn't it be nature?
Arcana. You are not a natural creature.
24.
Yeah, I guess.
24. So you're aware pseudo-dragons are magical creatures. They're often either part of a familiar pact. Sometimes they can be servants to powerful warlocks. They do naturally exist to some degree, but they were at one point magically manifested.
Cool.
They are beings of magic.
Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to know specifically?
Well, I would know that they bind themselves to people then, right? With the check I got?
Typically, yeah.
Okay. Just the general information on how the binding works and stuff, and also,
Same way Find Familiar does.
yeah, and then more like
For
what
the
they're
most part, there's a few
capable
more
of, like if they have like any.
So the pseudo dragon is like the premier, right? It's ice.
Mhm.
Hmm?
So
It does
yeah,
more things. It's got hit points. It's intelligent.
It gets in. It's intelligent.
Has more than one hit point.
Yeah, has more than one hit point. Comes with some other abilities as well. For example, while a pseudo dragon is within 10 feet of its companion, the companion shares the pseudo dragon's magic resistance trait, meaning they get advantage on all saving throws against magical effects.
Yep, that's about all you know.
Okay.
The only other thing like specific to pseudo dragons is pseudo dragons can choose to actually at any time break the bond with their companion and form the bond with a different one.
Okay.
Which I believe was already said in the conversation.
Yeah.
Pre-stated. Anything else, Kiro?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, Kelnoa?
Kelnoa ready actions. Firebolt if the party is aggressively attacked and not defensively attacked.
So if the party moves to attack, not if the party is attacked.
No, if the party is attacked in like a means of not self-defense.
So basically, if the tiny dragon gets aggressive, then you attack. But
The tiny
If not-
dragon starts it.
Okay. So your action is ready then. Win-win?
Hold monster, DC 18.
Hold monster, DC 18. And I believe that's a
Ice,
Oh,
baby.
okay.
wisdom check.
Yeah,
Okay.
wisdom.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Yes.
What do you mean? What?
Has
It's
advantage.
clearly a 4. Oh. Does a tie go to attacker?
It's a difficulty check. So with AC you must exceed. With DC you must meet. So he meets difficulty check 18.
Oh, no, you gotta fuck with one these days by your house rules. Fucking dragons.
That's the rules.
It's base rules. It's not house rules.
No, Order does it the other way around, remember?
Well, Art is
No.
doing house rule.
Yeah, I know, which is why
We're just doing
fuck.
house rule.
Yeah, Art is the one doing the house
Fine.
rule. That's base
And
rule.
welcome to the dragon, unable to attack. I'm fun of this motherfucker now.
He can do stuff, he just can't move, right? There's certain things that hold person does. Or hold monster. You hold monster?
Well, he kept me.
Yeah.
He could attack, but since he succeeded, I'm just going to walk up right in front of him and look at him intimidatingly. About as best as I could do.
Okay. And that's it.
Yeah.
Tiny dragon is extremely intimidated.
Gretel, you're up.
Okay. Gretel's gonna look to the side on the counter, where there's a book sort of standing up, and she's looking at something that's behind it that you can't really see. And then she glances away from it to behind her to something leaning against the back of the thing, which Win-Win actually can probably see over the counter, standing there, towering above Gretel. It's a mirror leaning up against the side of the counter there. Let's see. Let me think here. What is she gonna do?
What thing on? Oh, yes. Okay. Good. Good for you. Yes. Very good. It means your boots don't do as much as they are supposed to, but it doesn't severely affect it. You're still like 28, 29. So just keep in mind that all of the things that were aforementioned don't work anymore, right? So that means it modifies DCs and stuff.
Yep, I know.
Okay, cool. You ready, Gretel?
She's going to look out at the at everyone that's sort of gathered here, and seeing that all of them are like immediately prepared to do something the moment she moves, is going to do the only thing she can really think of to do that would even remotely have a chance of working. She's going to sort of walk up, sort of like towards the end of the counter, towards Win-Win. Sort of sit down there in front of him, and then it's going to say directly to Win-Win, I, in confidence, surrender to your mercy.
Mercy? Win-win? Heathen? Funny.
You're gonna attack an unarmed creature?
I'm going to attack an undead creature, yes. Just
It's
like I would attack
not
a
undead.
zombie. Working for undead. I'm sorry. Details.
You're getting into the gray area here. So somebody in confidence, right? So they're laying their trust on you, and in terms of legality, you might even be called into question here if you attack this creature.
I'm sorry. Is
This
Thanatos going to stop
unconditional
me?
surrender. Thanatos might be bound to stop you. You're
Okay,
not sure.
then he can go ahead.
Remember, this is also like in a zone of truth.
I'm not denying the truth. But I'm also not denying my bloodthirst for the undead. And all those who work with them.
I suppose you can make a reaction to this if you want, Winwin. Are you going to attack her?
I can't. Strictly by the rules, I can't.
At this moment, if you choose to, you can attack her via rules.
Hell, I can't attack
This
with a
declaration
reaction.
of surrender.
But I can't attack with a reaction.
I know you can't. I'm saying via her surrendering, nobody else is doing anything as far as I know.
Gretel is leaving the combat initiative, allowing everybody else the chance to react on their own, however they feel like. Basically,
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. Is Orsa going to do anything? We'll contact the last party.
Leaning on the door frame.
If you so choose
door.
to, you can attack. Attack. Are you going to attack a defenseless creature?
Who has surrendered?
Who works for the zombie?
Didn't she say she
zombie,
Not
denounced?
undead itself.
I'm sure.
Didn't Girl say he denounced his partner?
Yes, when he wasn't in the zone of truth.
It's rather fuzzy.
Do you still work for the vampire? Do you, Ice Ice Baby? Do you,
She-
Riddle?
She answers. She answers, I've never worked for her, but I have been her friend.
I can forgive a soldier, but I can't forgive someone who's willingly done this. No. I chose to play a religious maniac for a reason. It would force me to play something I don't want to do. And then all of you are fucking dicks and shit.
Nobody's forcing you.
Giving me
She goes on to
fucking
say,
more crisis.
I've been her friend since long before she became what she is.
Are you bound to her?
I have the ability to choose not to be at any time. So in a way, no. I'm not.
Magically, she's bound, but the contract is at will. She can end it. I think Gretel's a she.
Yes.
That matters.
I'm calling the next one.
The win-win with a proclamation, as if determined, bound and determined. I kill the next one. Sheaths his sword and turns to leave. You spoke of surrender. Thanatos pipes up.
She just sort of shakes for a moment, almost not believing the paladin, just sheathed his sword and walked away. And then looks up and says, yes, I did.
Surrender all of your possessions immediately. Drop them.
Wait, I forgot something. I grabbed this fucking mirror. Then I fucking leave.
How do you grab the mirror?
She said I could see it, so...
How do you physically
Right,
grab the
okay.
mirror?
Okay, so I go around behind
You go
the
around the
table.
counter and
Okay, I see the mirror. I see the handle. I grab the handle of the said mirror.
like the frame,
Because I'm assuming...
or is it like
I
a
was-
naked mirror where it's got a handle on it?
I was
It's got a
assuming
handle on
it
it.
was that.
So you grab it by the handle.
I grabbed the handle, and I walk the fuck out.
I don't know if he would notice or not.
I wasn't looking for it, so I'm going to say no, in all fairness. I saw the mirror, so I took it.
Right.
Okay.
When you now have the mirror, write it down in your inventory.
Walking out of the building.
Yeah, he's walking out.
Or success to win the door. You'll find your appropriate justice.
Gretel takes off the necklace that was that held the illusion magic and then sets it on the counter next door.
I ask Winwin to wait at the door, so his zone of truth still includes the dragonet.
I back up like 5 feet.
Thank you. I send Kiro up to collect your possessions and to search you.
Okay.
Sorry, Soraya.
Oh, okay. Hi.
All right, so I was like, "Yeah, loot," and goes and collects all the loot.
Okay.
She took off that necklace, but she asks she asks to keep her collar, and that's the only other thing that's on her.
No. If I could remove your claws and your fangs, I would. Away with it. Soraya is going to remove your collar if you allow it.
She just sort of like droops down and just she doesn't move to take it off herself, but doesn't stop Soraya from taking it off.
Soraya takes it off.
I say stop.
Yes, one.
Soraya looks back and questions.
Keep the pet collar on. If she comes to harm,
It
will
is
be
your
my
responsibility, Wellman.
blame. I take the responsibility of killing all undead.
Very well. You may keep the necklace. Now, is there something you consider sacred?
Sacred? What do you mean?
Perhaps honor? Or the law? Or gold?
She thinks about that. No, I don't really know. I don't care much for money.
Very well. You will not resist this next spell then, as I have no way of trusting you without it. You will be alive, but you will be in our custody. Firmly so. Understand?
Not entirely. What is it?
I won't tell you. If you cannot assure your safety, or that of my own group, and I will dispense of you. Under the rules of surrender, you shall be executed. Comply with surrender, or do not. Those are your options. Time is burning.
Kelno adds in,
See-
or you can
Yes,
choose
Kelno?
to be stupid. That's what Kelnoa says.
I peek around the corner. Give me a reason, bitch.
Give me a face. It's like the glowing white eyes of the paladin. You leave like trails as he moves.
Before
5.
answering, she points out the door, sort of the door to the, I guess, well, there's supposed to be a door to a back area.
It's a back area.
There's a door to the back to a
There's like
back
a cellar
area
door
somewhere.
underneath. Yeah, underneath. There's a cellar.
Okay. She points at the door back there and then says, "There's a says there's a banishment glyph on that door," and then sort of sets this book down, and then says, "There's a wall of light glyph here. There aren't any other defenses."
That's not what I asked. You will surrender or you will not. Do you acquiesce to this spell?
I do surrender, but I don't understand why.
It is necessary for the safety of my group, and therefore the extension your safety.
I don't intend to hurt anyone, but I honestly don't know how to let
So
a
then you'll
random spell
comply to
work
the
on me.
spell. Just relax and don't do anything.
She just sits down and nods.
I ask Hero to cast Feeble Mind.
Oh boy.
Wait.
The spell goes off. You automatically fail your save as you allow the spell to hit you. Or you may attempt to resist in the last second. If you do so, you already know what's going to happen.
I mean, it is a save of 19.
Give me the reason.
And you will get disadvantage as you had allowed this originally. This is a reaction save, right? Even later than it would normally be. So are you going to try and save?
Just to point this out, Feeble Mind says that whoever you cast it on knows to identify their allies. Right?
Yeah. Yes, you will be able to identify whoever you so deem as an ally, foreseeably Natalia. If you'd like to message me why that is of concern to you, you can. So you need not expose it. But otherwise, the spell hits. Sorry for the wait. There's a little bit of backdoor GM screening going on, guys.
Right, I don't mind. Do we get any good loot, by the way?
Yeah, your loot is forthcoming.
Okay, I'll be waiting. I'm ready.
But there's a small volume of gold and minor common magical items, healing potions and the like.
Can I attempt to call with the mirror?
Not yet.
Kirsten's like, my body is ready.
Kiro, could you put the effects of Feeble Mind into Roll20 chat?
Yes, I can.
That's acknowledged, guys. Yeah, they know that's going to happen.
Okay.
You take the Feeble Mind. Your int is reduced, right? Let's see here.
Intelligent charisma scores become 1. Creature can cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate.
We're going to omit the damage if Kiro will allow it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to omit the damage.
Okay. Kiro omits the damage. But you take the normal effects, right? The effects of the spell still take place, but he rolls zeros for damage. Charisma score becomes 1. Intelligence becomes 1. Can't cast spells, can't activate magic items, understand language, communicate in any intelligible way. The creature can, however, identify its friends, follow them, and even protect them. At the end of every 30 days, the creature may repeat its saving throw against the spell. If it succeeds, blah, blah, blah. Greater Restoration, Healer Wish. So, you are in our custody, you are handcuffed, you are removed from the room, and placed on a baggage train. That is the extent of Gretel's knowledge from now on. Everything else from there passes in a haze. You might be able to remember more once you come out of this stupor, but for now you are firmly in the security of the Caltrop crew. Magically and mundanely.
Could I call with the mirror now?
Yes, you may call with the mirror.
I attempt to call with the mirror.
There's no response.
Tell ya.
Of course, it goes out.
I'm coming,
Let's see.
bitch. And I'm a motherfucking chop you in half.
Oh boy.
You little bitch vampire.
Right. Winman kind of like styles himself down the street, shouting insults at the mirror, and the rest of the party collects some loot. Some insight can be gained off the circles, but they cannot be. Nothing can be got from them. All that can be done is they can be activated or dispelled. Thanatos walks up to the force wall, and he sets his hand down on it, and it disappears. The other one in the back, the teleportation one, is still there, and the banishment
It was
one is
Wall of
still-
Light, radiant spell.
Yeah.
Not Wall of Force.
Sorry, Wall of Light. And so there's the banishment still on the doorway, and you can see something in the back that looks like a circle of teleportation. And there's some gold in there. There's 3 greater healing potions, some other odds and ends. Ice should be able to provide you with a small inventory of what was in there. Some gold pieces totaling maybe 250.
some gold pieces, some healing potions, some spell scrolls.
And that's with copper and like the smaller valuables, right? That's trade
Do
goods.
pseudo
Everything.
dragons eat?
Yeah,
They can eat. I'm not sure if they need it to sustain themselves.
pseudo dragons. Yeah,
Yeah.
they probably do need to eat.
If you want to message me the exact spell scrolls and whatnot, that'd be awesome. So I can type it.
Nice.
Let's see.
Thanatos,
Yes, of course. Yes, Winman.
requested your permission to keep the pseudo dragon as a pet. I promise to take care of it and watch over it. No harm will come to it by
You
my
have-
hand or anyone else.
You swear that on your life and on your oath as a paladin
I
to serve
swear
your
that
god?
I'm fucking Lathander.
Then I release Gretel into your possession. Be they that she takes no hostile action against you.
Well, she's still
Even if
feeble-minded.
she is-
So,
Even if she is to take hostile actions against me, I will do my best to only restrain and not kill.
Very well. Gretel
She's
is in your
feeble-minded.
possession.
Even if she did try to claw you for some reason, it'd be like a cat trying to claw you for no apparent reason.
That shit still hurts.
Well, it hurts mortals.
Fair enough.
Thanatos. Yes.
Let me see. There's a couple of scrolls. Just
And very carefully, Thanatos picks up the collar and asks Kelnoa to identify it.
Hey, he still has the collar on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forget.
yeah. The thing she
Um,
took off was the necklace, the other necklace that was over
sorry,
it.
I hand you the mirror.
non-magical. You hand me the mirror?
Yeah.
Thanatos takes the mirror and smashes it against the wall.
Oh.
And steps on the pieces.
I'll go find a bed for a nice new pseudo dragon.
Thanatos walks through the banishment ward as well, and it goes off but doesn't do anything. Similar to how the wall of light didn't. And
you don't even know. You don't even roll. Okay, you don't even need to roll a save. It just fails. All right.
it auto fails. Yeah. And the only reason you know about it is because the sigil disappears and nothing happens, right?
Yeah.
You can't even see Thanatos for some reason.
Let's see.
And then he goes over to the teleportation glyph, kind of inspects it, looks in the back room, checks for anything else that's dangerous.
Can the pseudo dragon still identify its favorite color?
Oh my.
Probably
This
not.
is serious,
I say no.
It can still
Okay.
identify its food it prefers, right? By taste?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
We're going to go back to the town map now, as I'm assuming nobody else has anything of true import to do in this location. Yeah.
that'd be
I have a
correct.
pseudo dragon to take care of now. I wanna
Okay.
find this motherfucker
Well,
in his bed.
it's just in your company. It's not bounded to you yet.
As you're leaving the shop on the easternmost side of town, or sorry, the northernmost, I think. The southernmost side of town, sorry. You leave the shop to the north, and then you see like the baggage that had been kind of disorganized, now kind of forming up and heading out on the road. There's other activity outside the town. A group moving fast a pace away, and then a bunch of other like smaller
There's one
armored
each
groups.
of those scrolls.
Okay.
Specifically your mercenaries and stuff. The party is mercenaries under the command of Winwin. Kelnoa kind of starts organizing the party a little bit and getting them ready to move on.
I do that.
Yeah, sorry. And Thanatos splits off. He has people, his own people to see to. Go on. Is there anything else you have to add? Come on.
I continue to do that.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to do in this town? We are leaving. If not, no. We got one no. Another no.
Does seem no.
Find food for the dragon.
Really,
There-
completely
There's food with the
Difference.
group.
Oh. I need
Uh,
more food.
Kirsten, is there anything you'd like to do in the town with either of your two characters?
Nope.
Orsic?
I think everything is cool
Kel-
on the cannon strike front.
Noah?
Front.
Okay. The waggon train starts heading out of town. You guys leave. You're heading now towards that shack that leads up to the what used to be like a temple or some sort of stronger building, right? Reinforced building. And when you do that, you're moving towards this to go up to the next level. There's a large switchback kind of stair stone path. That's where you guys are going to be moving for the most part. Thanatos kind of states his intentions now to a small group of you, Kelnoa specifically. And he says he wants to set up kind of where they got hit the first time by the giants, like a small base of operations, like a fort. And then he asks for like advice if you guys think there's anywhere better they should set up on the island. Do you object in any way?
Wait, was that when we attacked by the giants? Was that in the valley?
The giants was not in this valley here. It was in a sort of highlands, lowlands area. It's right here. Right as you got out onto this plain from the swamp.
It was in between the woods and the less level ground.
Yeah, so there's like a sparse section of woods towards these mountains here. And then there's level ground here. And then the cliff sides. Right.
Cut out.
So there's cliffs over here. There's level ground sort of in this area, and over here there's like sparse trees, like shrubs. And you can see the difference in like terrain via the map and the key. So he's kind of wanting to set up in that area. That to him seemed like one of the better areas. But if you guys know of anything, he wants to know. He hasn't been here before.
None of us have.
I don't think Claire or Sarai would know of any better spot.
Okay. After that, Thanatos kind of wanders his way off, and then after a while, you see him get picked up by his bat, and he flies off with the other group of bat knights. Yeah.
I hate to do this, but can I pull an art and be like, "Hey, there's a thing I got to do tomorrow."
Yes,
I'd like
you can pull an art.
my
The combat
function.
counter is over. Would the rest of us like to stop here as well? We've got the most important part out of the way for this week, and there's some resulting fallout that went a little bit differently than I thought it was going to go. But
I want to do something
entirely.
secretive of the group.
Yeah, you can send it to me. Yeah, I guess that's it. Caltalk crew dismissed. Thank you. I appreciate you guys showing up.
Okay.
It's like I would like to be able to wake up tomorrow and do the things that I'm supposed to do today that I have to do tomorrow. That would be nice.
Yes,
Anyway.
of course. Good night, Kenan.
I'll do it tomorrow. Yes.
That was it, by the way, right? 3 greater healing potions, 250 gold, and the spell scrolls that you listed.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that was it. The shop was like literally just set up. so there wasn't much there yet.
I think we'll be selling most of these.
Possibly, yeah. If there's anybody to sell it to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys make your way out of town. There's guards around you and mercenary groups and stuff like that. And right now, you guys are kind of in the valley that is made up in this hollow that supports the life of the town and allows them to kind of survive in this climate. And you're heading towards this this base of the start of the trail, and that's where we're gonna leave off tonight. If you guys have anything you would like to do in the interim, I can kind of accommodate that, but not on a grand scheme like large things. Thank you for streaming.
Yeah.
Anyway. Appreciate it. Not that we streamed for long. What was that? Less than 30 minutes? 40
41
minutes?
7.
Yeah, that works, Ruben. You can do that.
Okay, I do that.
Sure. I'm going to move down a channel with ice real quick. And Ruben, you're welcome to kind of join us, but I'll kick you out in a minute. So
Okay.
you can kind of hear the result of it. So as the group kind of disbands,